How was the show?
Fucking amazing!
Do you want me to give it a go?
Orders.
Show done.
Moved.
How was it?
Great. It was boss, bro.
Yeah.
What My name is Jacob. I play in a band called Tortured Demon. Yeah, me and Joe, we started jamming when we were about stupidly young. I say jamming, it was more just like making noise together, jumping on my dad's instruments and bastardising them, basically.
We were always sort of brought up with instruments in the house and around music. We've swapped instruments more times than I can remember, which is why, you know, somehow now I can play guitar and drums, because we've like, Jacob was originally the drummer and I was the guitarist, and then, you know, different things have happened. But we kind of, 2018 was when we sat down, we were like, we were all getting into sort of heavy music, and we said, you know, we want to start a metal band, like a proper band. And we came up with the name Tortured Demon. I don't know how good of a name it is in hindsight, but we went with it, and it's still there now. Last couple of gigs have been like slightly smaller setups and like kind of just making things work with small backdrop, but this is what it's looking like completed. Yeah, it's a nice little wraparound effect. Amp throws, kick heads, 5 Tortured Demon logos on stage.
I'm Rory, I'm a lead guitarist in Tortured Demon. I first heard of Tortured Demon in the back end of last year because I saw they were looking for a guitar player. So when I went to audition, I sort of had it in my head that there was going to be sort of like a rotation of guitar players going in. I'd be one of many sort of auditioning, and I got in the car with Joe in Greenfield, and he was asking, "Oh, have you got a passport?" and this sort of thing, because they had some shows in Ireland booked. I was thinking, I think I might have this gig, and it turned out I was the only one trying out in the end after the video audition. So I was like, oh, this looks like it's going alright.
We had like something like 50 or 60 guitarists send in videos. I think Rory was like the second one to come back. So obviously we were sort of holding out a little bit, sort of thinking, well, we want to see all the entries, you know, whatever. But at the end of the day, Rory sort of had that extra 10 or 20% above everyone else. You know, he does music for his living, and whether it's teaching or session work or weddings or whatever, even other metal bands or whatever, he knows that it's very clear that this is what he wants to do, and he has that same seriousness about it that me and Jacob both share, and it's really great to know that the three of us are together and kind of got a really good shared vision with where we want to go.
fucking brutal and just like relentless. Absolutely fucking insane.
We've had an absolute rager, crowd kill central, with a backflip, with a wall death, but yeah, wicked. We're back.
Joe, he's sort of a jack of all trades, if you want to put it like that. He writes tunes for us. He's got such a good head on his shoulders, and he knows, unlike me, he knows what's best for this band. And you know, this band wouldn't work if it was anyone else. You know, it's me and Joe formed it together, and that's how it's going to stay, you know.
My opinion is it shows the heartbeat of the band. You know, he does the bulk of the writing. He's in effect our tour manager, and he does all the admin side. He's a monster behind the kit. By all accounts, a mega guitarist.
We're rocking up at places like Plymouth, and we've gone to that many different places and a lot of places we've never been to before, and drawing in like 100 people, which is, you know, for us as a place, we've never even been that neck of the woods before. You know, even a couple of months ago, having conversations like, oh, you know, we might get to Plymouth and play to 16 people because that's what the ticket sales were on then. But then, like, in the final few weeks, it just sort of going insane, and you know, to us, it blows our minds. So it's, you know, me and Jacob are very different, you know, but we're brothers, and we've always kind of worked really well together, like right from day one. I'd say I'm definitely an overthinker in terms of planning things and making sure that every eventuality is planned for, and sort of, you know, sort of looking after steering the ship, so to speak. But without Jacob, there wouldn't be a ship.
Jacob, I think, is probably quite typically a frontman of. It's often sort of you know, he's super lovely, quite sort of soft-spoken, chill guy, and then, you know, has that switch as soon as you get on stage, and just, yeah, especially this tour. You know, I've always thought he was a great player and a great frontman, but this tour I think he's really stepped up, and he's just got the crowd in the palm of his hand. You know, I don't know whether that's just the fact that we're headlining. It means people are that bit more up for it as well, and it's just that back and forth with the crowd. You know, the more energy you put out, the more energy they give back, and it just sort of spirals. But he's been excellent.
Everybody!
They want to get us. Yeah, there we go. Thank you so much.
No, thank you guys, man.
Third time we've seen you now.
Oh, legends! I appreciate you guys coming back.
Everything was going great, but you know the situation arose where we had to make a lineup change whilst we were away. We were hoping we could leave it till we got back, but unfortunately it wasn't going to be doable. So we had to make the decision to sort of change bass players at 24 hours notice, which I know is definitely not ideal and definitely not something that any band plans for. But luckily, Rory's housemate Lewis reckoned he could do it.
So I got a very, very panicked phone call from my dear flatmate Rory. And Lewis, can you learn this entire set of really fast thrash metal to play a gig the next day?
He'd learnt the set in like 24 hours. You know, we had a little run through.
Before the show yesterday, I must admit I was a bag of nerves. Like, I didn't know how it was going to go.
I'm not very good at staying calm in general. Like, my anxiety will just go through the roof like that, you know, especially in a situation where I've never played with this guy before. It's really, really scary, especially when so much is on the line.
We all had to take a little bit of a breather and just go, you know, we've just got to let go and whatever happens will happen. Fortunately, you know, we were in really, really safe hands with Lewis, and right up till we went on, he had the tabs up on Songster, you know, and he nailed it, honestly.
He shows how great of a musician he is. The fact that he learned it in such little time and such little notice, it was great. It was great, and he did a really, really good job last night, and I'm proud of him. Manchester, where it's sold out, Rebellion, for an all-day thrash festival called Thrashchester. It's just one of those things where it's a what the fuck moment, you know, especially because I'm from the Manchester area, and you know, seeing so many friends that I've met over the years all in one place, there for the same thing, it's lovely, man. And yeah, it's going to be really, really good. I can't wait for that. It's tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, it is tomorrow.
Are we ready for our fucking unbelievable headlining back tonight? These guys have toured the UK 13 dates, sold out everywhere. Give it up for Thrashchester! your fucking hands.
Very good!
Bash my nose in the
Tortured Demon! Unbelievable! Good watch, Tortured Demon! Anywhere and everywhere! It was a bit bonkers that, wasn't it? Brilliant, fucking awesome, well done to the guys. I remember seeing them at Woodstock when they were just kids and seeing them now is amazing. Yes! The show was fucking amazing. Every gig I've done this week has been fucking amazing.
We've been very, very blessed to have so many people turn up on this run. And yeah, it's just, I know it's a cliche thing to say, but I genuinely do mean it. Like, it is just absolutely mind-blowing to me. And, you know, I don't know what I've done to deserve it.
As someone who, you know, myself, it's like a lot of being in a band is sort of, you've got to lock yourself away and work and write and send emails and all the rest of it. So it's kind of, I'm an extreme introvert, I would say, in that regard. So it's been great, you know, even as someone myself, to be sort of greeted with such warmth. But we, you know, we're really, really appreciative to everyone that supports this band, because it means that we get to come here and be on tour and do what we love to do.
Yeah, we want to thank everyone who's come to a show, bought a t-shirt, said hi, thrown down, two-stepped. We appreciate it all.
Just thank you for everyone that's played a part in this tour, absolutely everyone. It means the world to me, and everyone knows who they are. I'm gonna get some good food, just something like tater ash or something like that, beans on toast.
I'd love to eat some vegetables, you know.
Sausage butty, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do after.